What's up everyone, my name is Zach and this is Ultimate Rebuilds. Today we are back on the cheap boat rebuild. There's not much building to it, but I did buy a bunch of cool stuff for it. And hopefully it's going to change the look of it and it'll be better suited for the way I want my boat to be. And yeah, just some cool stuff that I'm going to put on it. So stay tuned. This is just a little bit of the boxes. I still got some more coming in. Hopefully it'll be in the next few days. Just some new speaker stuff, a new horn. I got the new blower since everyone was pretty mad that I don't have a blower that works in there. So I bought a new blower. Don't worry guys, I'm gonna put that in as soon as it comes in. And the big box down here is what I'm most excited about. It is a wakeboard tower. I've never installed one. I've never even ridden on a boat that had one. So here it is. Oops, doesn't look like much, but I'm pretty excited on how it's gonna turn out. Pictures make it look pretty cool. Let's see how hard it is to install. Installing all this wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. It definitely helps if you have friends come over and help. As for the top, it does not fit up there with it, which isn't any surprise to me because I kind of expected that. So I went ahead and ordered a new top that's going to actually attach to the wakeboard tower. That will be in a few days, hopefully. In the meantime, I bought these speakers. Where are they at? Yeah. These speakers that mount up to the actual wakeboard tower. So I'm going to try to wire those in. I've never wired anything this big in, just normal car speakers. I know you need an amp and everything for it, so I got a kit. So I'm going to try to figure this out. Hopefully it works by the end of this. It looks good, but I think it needs something else. Oh, that looks better. Yeah. I got these ones facing front so these people up here can hear, and then one's facing back so the skier and then people back here can hear. And then I also have these. I'm not going to replace these because they're in decent condition and I'm running low on money. So I'll replace those eventually, but they're fine for right now. I might even put some more up here, but these are pretty good. We'll see how it works. Now for the wiring, I gotta drill some holes to run wire down through this, because this one stays stationary, and if you want to fold it down, you unhook this one. So I can't run the wires down there. So I gotta cut holes, drill holes right here, loop them in. Same thing down here to loop it into the body, and run all the wires up underneath here, because that's where the radio is. And then drill holes coming out for each speaker. These ones are gonna be wired for the front. These ones are gonna be wired for the back. These ones, I gotta figure out how to wire them. I'm probably just gonna leave them hooked up to a radio, and then everything else is gonna be wired through the amplifier. Let me go look at the amplifier. This is the amplifier I have. It's a little old, it's seen some better days right now, but I think it still works, and it saves me a good bit of money. This is a 4-way amplifier and 4-way channel. So front speakers, rear speakers, it's for the power. Hook that up to the radio, and then it's pretty simple from there, I'm hoping. I don't know much about wiring stuff through an amplifier. I just do basic stuff, but kind of get the gist of it. So let's see if that works. Okay, this is all a mess right now because I wanted to test everything to make sure it worked. And good thing I did, because this amplifier does not work. So scratch that. I have this extra one. It's even just as dirty as that one, but this one works. I tested it, it works. Everything's good on that. So we're gonna hook all that up and we can start running wires now. What a mess. All right, I got everything wired up last night. It was raining and such, but I got all the wires ran through all this. Everything looks pretty good. All the wires ran down through here and hooked up. This thing is pretty dirty. If anyone has or knows a lot about amplifiers and stuff, tell me which brand to buy. This thing works, it's just, I don't think it produces enough watts for the actual speakers itself. They all work and it sounds fine, but eventually I'm gonna upgrade it just because I want it to sound really good. And I'm gonna buy new speakers for the back and then separate ones for the front too. So I have it all wired together. So tell me which kind I need to buy, what's a good brand. I'm not wanting to spend a whole lot, but if you know a good brand, then tell me. Now I'll play it for a second, but I'm gonna go ahead and wire up the new horn and the new blower. I got that right here. New horn, new blower, some new buttons, because those buttons are messed up. Yeah, let's get this thing wired up. First, let's see how it sounds. I was gonna clean the seats yesterday, but it got really hot, so I decided to wait off, especially since my friends are down there at the lake and we want to take this out and test out the wakeboard tower. So I'll clean up the seats afterwards, but until then, enjoy us on the lake.
We're YouTube famous. Yeah. We're YouTube famous. Yep.
As some of y'all know, I lost my GoPro in the last episode, so I finally bought a new one. This is my new one, and I bought a whole mic setup for it, so hopefully it sounds good and you don't really catch the cars driving by very much, because that's really annoying in my videos. I hate it so much. So hopefully this fixes it. If not, I'm sorry. I just have to deal with it, I guess. I bought a top for it, as you can see. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on. No instructions again. I don't know why I keep buying stuff with no instructions, but yeah, let's try to figure this out, throw it on. I thought I bought a blue top. I guess it's more of like a navy blue, but it should look good. It is so hot. I can only be out here for like 10 minutes before I have to go inside because it's just so miserable. I'm drenched. Anyways, it's on. I got a little more adjusting to do because the straps back here don't really strap on all the way because of the speakers are in the way. This cover was only made for like one speaker to go around. That's like that little slit is right there. But since I have two, I gotta make it a little bit bigger. Other than that, it's pretty even. Like I said, just a little bit more adjusting. Yeah, looks pretty good. I probably could raise it up a little bit higher so it kind of levels out, but it looks pretty good. This cover has seen better days, just really in this area right here, and there's a spot up front too. I bought some fabric for it, so hopefully I can sew it up and fix it. Yeah, I don't know how close the color is going to be because I couldn't really go anywhere and get it. So I just had to order online. Yeah, we'll see how close it is. I'll probably just put a patch right here. And that should be good. And just like that, they are all fixed. Here's all the patch jobs. This one had like a lot of little holes, as you remember. There's a bunch of holes right there, little holes right there. Put this thing back on so I can put the post in so no water gets stuck on top of it. This one, it was just the one big hole. There's that big hole. Probably could clean it up. I probably could put a strip right here, but I don't want it to stand out that much. I mean, it already stands out quite a bit, but I don't know. It's just gonna last for another year or two until we get a new one. All right, now that that's done, last thing to do is clean the seats, and then we can throw everything back together. Now for the cleaning of the seats, you guys had a lot of suggestions. One was just regular Clorox foam bleach. The other one was toilet bowl cleaner, which is interesting. and a lot of them were just magic eraser. So I'm gonna try it out, see which one works the best. Well, I think it's pretty obvious who won. That's crazy. I did not think that that would do that much. Kind of tore it up a bit, but wow, it's an insane difference. These things didn't even do anything. Yeah, a little bit, but not very much. Alright, last 2 seats clean, and I learned that if you put a little bit of toilet bowl cleaner on there, spread it around, and let it sit, it cleans up so much easier than just like completely scrubbing it. So just a little tip if you're gonna clean your seats. Alright, everything is done, everything's put back together. The seats turned out amazing. Blue is starting to come off though. I think that's just from sitting in the sun. Like this side looks pretty bad compared to this. I don't know, sun's hitting it more maybe. I don't know. Oh well, white looks really good. Up here, brand new, basically. Just makes these handles look pretty rough. If you guys know where I can buy new handles, let me know. And then for other stuff I need to buy, remember when I said I was gonna use these until they broke? Well, they're pretty rough. So if anyone has any suggestions on 2 new speakers, I might as well put 4 in. I'll put some up here too. Same thing with the amplifier. If you guys have a suggestion what to use, that'd be great. I still need to fix that too. I totally forgot about that. I'll fix that later. I mentioned it a little earlier. I had to cut around this a little bit more because there wasn't enough room to fit both the speakers in there. So I cut it and I put new ribbing right here. Pretty simple. It wasn't too hard. Makes it fit a lot better up underneath here. It's not really sagging anymore. But yeah, after all this started fitting well, this top actually was pretty nice. Yeah, pretty sturdy too. Yeah, I really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the top on, and it's gonna be pretty much a wrap. Well, it's done. It's basically done. I got a little bit of stuff to do, and it's just a little bit of touch-up stuff, so I don't even know if I'm gonna make another video on it. And usually I would take this out and do like a final breakdown of it, but I have a hurricane, or Florida's gonna get hit with a hurricane tomorrow, so I don't really want to take it out. Don't really have anyone to take it out with, so just gotta wait for that. I'll probably post on my Instagram whenever I take it out, send pictures of it, so you can follow me there if you want to. And you know what, I'll probably take it out whenever we finish the Sea-Doo build. That's gonna be the next episode. I got the parts coming in pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. If you subscribe, thank you very much. All right, guys, I will catch you in the next one.